Mustang. Mew. Oh, we're going. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the A.I.R Racing League. Coming to you this week live from Bristol. Doing the Bristol night race here for what is the cutoff of round one of the playoffs. So this is the last chance for the 8 drivers to lock themselves into the round of 8. And we got a couple of guys on the fringe right now, keeping an eye out for Yokeman and Mudweiser. Mudweiser having to make up some ground from missing a couple of races here in the first round. So we'll be looking to see how he bounces back from that, as he is still well within a shot of being able to make the round of 8. And now as we get the okay to go, I do not believe that actually we have an invite to this. And nobody sent me an invite. Right. So that's a problem. Yeah, they're just realizing it now. But right now, the green flag is out at Bristol. There is no invite in my notifications. Oh, no, there's one, but I don't know if it'll get me in. Oh, we're good. All right. It was hiding in there. I had so many different notifications on mine. So I'll go ahead and let them know that we're all set on this end. And here we are, we're at Bristol. And who is that out front? The 22 of 19mm. Finally makes his way back to the A.I.R Racing League. Last season's champion. Here to make what is right now a triumphant return, with Mudweiser currently running in the second spot. They're in the 12, looking to qualify for the round of 8 and try and reset from the couple of races he's missed so far. And right now it is the 41 of Digibuds that runs third and runs into the wall, trying to get as much of that high line as possible. The 53 of Yokeman started in the third spot. Dropped all the way to 5th as the 19 of Sir Gillian's gonna get on by for 4th. Oh, and there's a hard contact, getting loose off of turn 2. Sending the drivers into the wall, and that brings the 9 of Tristan Dobbs into the fray, as he is in this top 5 heat. We're going to ride on with the 9. Right on his nose cam. See what kind of line he can run. Bristol, a really tricky track to pass on. So we're going to see what these guys are able to do with it. Right now, the 19 of Sir Gillians is putting the pressure on the 41 of Digibuds. We saw these two go at it really aggressively last week at Sonoma. Unfortunately, Sir Gillians, a couple of mistakes took him out of the race. Right now running fourth and looking to have a much better outcome. We got 49 laps to go, and that 22 of 19 continuing to break away. Huge lead as he's already gone by the 24 JRC Indy. Already is fairly well qualified himself into the round of 8. He just has to finish. That's really what JRC needs here, is just to finish this one out. He should be into the round of 8. And now here we go, battle for position. The 19 able to get by the 41 of Digi. Now Gillians looks to set his sight on the 12 of Mudweiser and move up one more spot. A lot of guys with a little bit of lacking a little bit of confidence coming into here. Some guys expecting a couple of spin-outs potentially going through these corners. But right now, Sir Gillians starting to break away from the 41. Is now the 9 of Tristan Dobbs has entered not only the top 5, but trying to take away fourth from Digi. Digi blocking low. Oh, but the 9 gonna put his nose to the bottom. No, the 41 on the wall, gonna let the 9 go by. The 9 slide job. The 41 crossed him over. Couldn't make it stick though. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs able to hold on to the 4th position. As you see chaos going on in front of him, no driver can figure out what line to choose. But Digibud's not having the kind of day he was having last week. An utterly dominant performance at Sonoma, qualifying himself for the next round. But this 22 just putting on some kind of clinic, as he is 3.5 seconds plus over that 19 of Gillians, who's running in the 3rd spot in the stream I'm currently watching, now almost 4 seconds ahead of the 19. Meanwhile, the 12 only half a second ahead, and lap traffic is playing a factor here, allowing the 19 to start to close that gap. He gets underneath the 24 of Indy. Now the only car in front of him is for position, the 12 of 19, who he's on the high side of. 12 cuts up, the 19 to his inside, the 12 into the wall. Sir Gillians has to back off. And now behind this 24 is the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. But the fight for second is on. This 19 has completely checked out. The 12 goes way low into the apron. That's going to shoot him up. The 19 to his inside. Oh, there's contact. Gillians into the wall. Oh, and a spin. That's going to keep the race green. No caution. From fighting for second to now just trying to stay on the lead lap. And there he is. There's the 19 in front of that 22. He's got a long way to go to try and stay on this lead lap. About 33 laps, now 32. with the 22 behind him. And now look at this, Tristan Dobbs around the 12. The 41 looking to go on the high side as well and stay on the attack. Oh, contact again with the 12. Mudweiser, elbows out, now into the inside wall. He loses to the 9 and the 41. He drops to 4th. Gillian's all the way back in 7th, trying his best to stay on the lead lap. Right now, just running basically qualifying laps. But now you see that the 41, oh, Digi! Loose out of 2, has to run it down the track in order to save it. That allows Tristan Dobbs to break away. Mudweiser trying to get by the 24. Oh, now up into the 20. They stay straight. The 88, I think, is for position. Gets by the 12 of Mudweiser. Oh, the 88 into the wall, coming out of turn 2. Oh, the 22 starting to creep up. Oh, 1-9! Caught squarely on corner exit. That allows the 19 to break away. The 19 all over the back of the 3 of JFK's cranium. Now he's to his inside. Contact made out of 2. Oh, heavy contact with the 3 and the 19. Trying to get the best out of each other, but slowing each other down in the process. Both in the wall again. The pressure of going a lap down weighing heavy on these guys at the back. Oh, the 20's around. Oh, the 20 up in front of... Oh, he's ghosted at least. He was smart enough to keep the car ghosted. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. And there's a wall right there. But that definitely means that that 20 needs a caution in order to get his lap back. JE Racing had a spin, apparently, because he's now lost the back of this field. And now 3 cars under threat to go a lap down to the 22 of 1-9. And look at what is in front of that 22. The 53, 3, 19, 88. Gillian's trying the bump. Now he's going to try the high line. 22 losing time to these guys. The 88 starting to find a way to stay ahead of the 19 of Gillian's. Meanwhile, Gillian's blocks. Three down pit road. 20 getting off of pit road himself. Right now, this field completely spread out and hard to tell where everybody is on the lap count. I know Gillians, who runs 5th, is still on the lead lap, but only just, as we got 14 laps to go, and these drivers still have to make a green flag stop. And here comes 1-9 in to make his. Here comes the 9 down. Digibuds, right now your race leader as they run. These guys just trying to get to the end of the stage here. Now here is the 22. Still waiting on the 41 to pit. He is still, and the 19 yet to come down as well. There you see the 9 and the 12 who have already come down and made their green flag stops. We're still waiting on Sir Gillians, who's about a lap off from making it to the end of this stage, so maybe trying to save some, just so that way he can make it to the end. And I think that is exactly what the 19 is doing, so that way he can keep his track position, which would put him in 3rd as they run 5 laps to go here in stage 1. And an already hectic day at Bristol. The night race at Bristol. The moon is high and the moon is full. Tristan Dobbs all over the back of the 12. Now going to try and shoot to the high side. The contact into the wall is going to slow him down. 3 to go. Gillians now to the good. The 41 still barreling down on him. He's on the 2 to go. This is going to be the white flag lap for the 41. Oh. No, that was the stage. That was the stage. Digibudge wins stage 1. And I just realized that I am behind in the stream. So that helps. Digibudge wins stage 1. It was actually the 12 of Mudweiser comes through 2nd. Gillian's 3rd. Good rebound after the early calamity. JE Racing 4th, and JRC Indy will round out the top 5. Here for stage number 1, Digi doing what he needs to do to better himself into the next round. And a stage win is what he needs. Oh my, from 5th on down, they are a lap down. JRC Indy will be getting the lucky dog in the 24. 3 cars are 1 lap down, including the 22 of 1-9 and the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Yokeman 3 down. JFK's Cranium 4. Federico down 9. But what a job by Gillian, saving the fuel. He needs to stay on the, not only stay on the lead lap, but now he restarts third. 22 on down, not for position. Green flag back out at Bristol. Digi and Mud go together through turn 2. Here comes the 19 of Gillian's. And now the 12 under fire by the 41. The 20 into the wall with the 88. Here comes the 22 of 19 millimeter. This, if he gets by these guys, he gets his lap back. Oh, contact with Mudweiser into the wall. Oh, the 22. Taking evasive maneuvers. Makes contact with the inside wall. He was about to get his lap back. Now has to work through the whole field again. Meanwhile, Digibuds in the 41 breaks out to the lead. Here as we are 3 laps through. Now here comes the 12 of Mudweiser. Oh! Oh, the 12 of Mudweiser shoots to the bottom. Or not. Oh my! Oh, I think there might be some showers on the track. The 20 around. 22's around. 88 around. The 19 trying to save it from spinning. Caution flies. And this just means that Tristan Dobbs, because he was ahead of 19, will be the next one to get the lucky dog. 19 will still be a lap down. And now here we go. The battle for the lead will commence once more. And yes, Tristan Dobbs did get the free pass, and he is back on the lead lap, and we are back under green. Did the rain go away? We'll see. As Digi leads them into turn 3, now out of 4. He is your leader, the 12 behind him. Here comes the 24 of JRC. Definitely did not have the start of the race he wanted. Now up to third with a lap car of 19 barreling behind him, trying to desperately get his lap back. JRC Indy might have found his racing line. Running that middle groove right now. Had to let off though. He was going to have his nose underneath the 12 of Mud, but he would not be able to carry the run, so he played it safe. Now the 22 of 19 trying his best to go by. Now here we go, battle for the lead. The 12 of Mudweiser took a look to the inside of the 41. Now he's going to look to the inside again as the 41 makes contact with the wall. Mud still there, but the 41 is not done fighting for that spot. But now reluctantly gives it up. Oh, contact between Digi and Indy's around. Oh, and contact with the 3. The 22 goes down pit road. That might be enough to warrant a caution, and it does. 1-9 will be back on the lead lap. And a big break for Indy. That caution did not come out. He was going to be in a heap of trouble. Yokeman will go down to a lap down. Cranium will go down to 2 down. Rico will go to 7 laps down. And now here we go. Getting ready to get this thing back green again. The 41 on the outside, the 12 to the inside this time. As Mudweiser tries to take the lead back, but look how strong that Digi is on the inside, on the outside. Yeah, that. Oh, the 9 and the 19. Big stack up behind him. The 20's around. 3:53, the big one at Bristol. This will put, now it will, apparently it didn't put 1-9 back on the lead lap. It should this time. It's weird because he was a lap down. When the last caution came out. I don't think anybody wants to see that 22 back on the lead lap. That 22 has been probably the fastest car all day. And we'll see once they get it going here. 1-9 has been confirmed back on the lead lap. And we are going green again. Look at the jump from the 41. Watch the 22 in the back. He's got to make his way through the field. But it will be for position for the first time since the middle of stage 1. 12 into the wall. 19 bouncing off the wall through 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now side by side with the 22. The leaders are side by side. The 12 takes the run on the outside, and he'll take the lead, but not done yet is the 41. Now the 12 gets through. Mudweiser, the leader. A win would be huge for the 12, as he will be in a little bit of a hole going in to the round of 8. If he makes it, he is still below the cutoff line. But if he keeps up this run, he'll be right where he needs to be. 22 will go with the 1-9. Smart in traffic. As the leaders go side by side again. Digi tries the inside of Mudweiser again. They make contact out of 2. They keep it straight. Here comes that 24 of Indy. Restarted in the 5th spot. Now back up to 4th. Meanwhile, the top 3, you could put a blanket over top of them. Now the top 4 really nose to tail with each other as they gap the rest of the field. And now with the 41 making contact with the wall, that gives the 9 the run he needs. Tristan Dobbs trying to move up into the 2nd position. Still side by side with Digi. Now looking to clear him as they go through 1 and 2. He does. The 24 tried to sneak underneath. The 41 shuts the door. And the 12 is loving it as he's broken out to a car length lead, but contact with the wall will draw the 9 closer. Oh, contact again. The 12 of Mudweiser not willing to give up the lead so easily. Contact again down the back straightaway. Elbows out at Bristol. Here comes Indy. Look at the field. Mart tight behind him. Contact with the 9 and the 24. Here comes J.E. 24 into the wall, back down the track to the 19 of Sir Gillians. That'll cost Sir Gillians his spot to the 22 of 1-9. And now, as everybody has figured it out and gotten back into a line, got single file, the 9 is set to do battle again here with the 12 of Mudweiser. And since that last caution, everybody's been keeping it pretty good so far. Oh, and as I say that, the 24 is around again. Oh, he had to say something. And he was fighting for position there with the 19. I was going to see, I know JRC usually likes to watch the broadcast while he's racing, so I didn't know if he was going to call me out for saying everything was going great and then it wasn't for him. But didn't hear it. He'll probably give me crap about it afterwards. But right now the battle for the lead starting to grow in intensity as the 88 of JE who could, oh, the 9's into the wall. That opens up the door for the 88. J.E. looking for second. 13 to go here in stage number 2. The caution laps have made this stage go by. The 12 down. Cuts up in front of the 88, but the 9 is through. Tristan Dobbs to the lead. Loose got the 12. And look at the run the 88 had coming out of turn 2. But look at what was going on behind him. Side by side were the 19 and 22. Now single file again as the 9 has been caught by the 12 again. At least he was. Now the 9 gets back to his line and starts to gap the 12 of Mudweiser. As there you see the 3 of JFK's Cranium up ahead of these leaders. Will he? How much of a factor will he play? Not an easy track to get out of someone's way, especially when everybody's running everywhere. Oh, the 12 into the wall, but look out, here comes the 22. 19 millimeter. Starting to find his way back to the front. He's to 4th. We know how fast this 22 is, but has everybody caught up a little bit with the adjustments they've made through all these cautions? And Not what the field wanted to see. The 9 made quick work of the 3 of Cranium. And now everybody getting stuck behind him. The 12 into the wall. 12's around. Mudweiser, who needed a good finish, makes contact with the 20. Everybody stays straight, but not what that 12 needed to see. If he can stay ahead of the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, which I believe he did, that just moves everybody up a spot. The 22 loose out of 2. Here comes the 19 of Gillians. Can't make the run stick. He falls back to 4th. White flag is out here for the 9. He will come out of turn 4. Tristan Dobbs, your stage winner at Bristol. And Mudweiser able to stay on the lead lap. Indy will get back on the lead lap here. I'm real curious. I want to check back into my stream, make sure everything's going all right. Everything's going swimmingly. We go back to Gillians. And green flag back underway. The 22 of 19 starts on the front row. 122 laps left in this one. And 19 back to the lead. After a stage and a half of being marred in the field, multiple laps down, 19 back to where he started. And the 19 of Gillians finds himself up to 3rd. As everybody in the field tries to get it all sorted out. I actually want to see who did get the lucky dog. It was Indy. Indy got the lucky dog. Yokeman stayed a lap down. That is what the 12 wanted to hear. As he is now, for the time being, guaranteed to be ahead of the 53. And stage points do matter. Everybody gets stage points in this race because there's 10 cars. But with the stage win that Mudweiser got and the stage points he got, whatever he did get, he's got to have a good finish here. So we'll keep our eye on him through this final stage. But right now, all eyes are on the 22 of 19, who has broken out to a substantial lead. About a second over the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. There's the 19 trying to find his way around the 12 of 19. Gets into the wall, trying to advance his position on track. Trying to get around the 41. There's Yokeman. What a battle we have going on here between the 12 and the 41. It's not over yet, but the 12 sends it in too deep into turn 1, and he will wall ride through. The 41 of Digi will take the spot. Meanwhile, the gap continuing to grow over a second and a half. The 22 over the 9. And the 9 has a mirror full of that 19 car. Sir Gillians is giving it everything he's got to try and run that 9 or get by the 9. And look at the runs he's able to get. See what these runs look like here from the roof cam. The 9 starting to pick up his line. Oh, the 19 sent it too much out of that corner. Can't exactly tell you what corner they're in. Oh, but the 9 cooks it. The 19 is through. Moves Sir Gillians to second, but he sends it too hard into turn 2. And now the 9 of Dobbs is through again. Over 2 seconds. The 22 ahead of these guys that are fighting for the second position. The 88 of JE getting closer as the fight continues. There he is in the Valvoline 88. We're going to let the race sponsor the one to go. That being Dubby. And now the 19 through past the 9. Oh, hard contact, Tristan Dobbs. And Sir Gillians up against the retaining wall as well. 2.3 seconds separate 19mm and the 19 of Sir Gillians. Sir Gillians putting everything into the 19, maybe too much, as heavy contact out of turn 2. Just about 2.5 seconds now that cost him a couple of tenths. Now stuck behind the 20 of Federico. Federico multiple laps down. The 19 gets by. The gap growing shorter between the 19 and 22. It has not touched 2.5 seconds yet. Staying about 2.3. Right now, all Gillians needs to do is focus on consistency. Don't worry about lap times, trying to outrun them here or there. Consistency is key, especially at a short track like Bristol, and you can already see that it's working. Went from just about 2.5 seconds to now almost 2-second gap between Gillians and 19. And that is the 24 of Indy. The Phantom's not doing so well at Bristol. The 9 actually losing pace there with the 19 of Gillians. The 88 losing pace with the 9, getting hunted by the 12 of Mudweiser. As the gap between first and second now under 2 seconds. As the 24 of Indy plays a factor in the 22's run. 22 now around, but now 1.7 seconds separating the 22 and the 19 with over 90 laps to go. About 94 to be exact, as they just crossed the line on stream. So 93 as 1-9 crosses this time. The gap staying about that 1.7. Dropping ever so slightly now as the laps continue to wind down. We're going to go on the 19 of Gillians as he continues to emphasize consistency. Oh, but the 24! And the 19's around, but what a pirouette and save! Did not do the full 360, and he was closing in. But lap traffic playing a factor. And now as the 19 struggles in traffic, the 22 back ahead by probably at least 3 seconds over the rest of the field. As you see, the cars that are actually fighting for position are over a straightaway away. Is now the 19 having to do all that work just to catch the 22. Now has to do all that work just to get back to second. 89 laps to go. There's still plenty of time. The 24 is around, and he's into the 19. That could bring out a caution. Hard contact with the 19, and the yellow is out. The 24 caught the apron again, spins in front of the field, and unfortunately collects the 19. But this will at least bunch everybody back up again. And it will put JRC Indy back on the lead lap. So the Phantom is not done yet. He just has to keep the car pointed forward. And Gillians with a ton of damage to fix. He'll be starting near the back of the lead lap cars. Indy does get the free pass. He'll start at the back of the train, but the 22 leads him to green. And breaks out to a hefty lead. As the 19 gets by the 12 of Mudweiser, he's back to fourth. Indy having a hard time getting by those in front of him, the lap cars. As 1-9 breaking away. As the 41 of Digi, who's been right around the middle of these lead lap cars, finding himself back up to third. And the 19 trying to get back to those consistent lap times he was running. And Mudweiser just trying to keep it going, to stay in the good for the next round. Now the 9 gets into the wall, and that allows the 41 through. Now the 19 trying to actually find a way to sneak by these two and put himself back in line to try and run down 1-9. He knows he has the car that can do it. He just has to get by. Oh, the 9 in the wall. That's going to slow down the run. Oh, contact between the 41 and the 19. Oh, and now contact with Mudweiser and Gillians. And the fight for third falls apart as Digibuds is the winner of that bout. But Gillians is not done applying the pressure to him. To the inside goes the 19. Contact between Digi and Mudweiser. Oh, the wall! The 41 saves it, but not before stacking up behind them. The 12 and the 88 come together, spin, and that brings out the yellow. Now we'll see what these guys have to do to get to that 22. Tristan Dobbs running in the second spot. Gillians, if he can get by, what does he have for the 22? He starts right behind him, but we go to the 22 of 19 as he's going to lead him to green. Coming out of turn 4 across the restart zone. Green flag out once again at Bristol. Indy back up to 4th. And I think that actually put, if nobody else would have lapped down. No free pass given out that time. Gillian's back there in 3rd. Meanwhile, the 12 and the 88 trying to run. Actually, no, it did. It put Yokman back on the lead lap. So right now you just see nothing but the 22 running away. The 24 trying to get right there with the 19 of Gillians to take the fight to him for 3rd. But now Gillians trying to take the fight to Dobbs. Contact with the wall out of 2. Consistency is key for the 19. It worked for him when he was running down the 22. Now he needs to find some of that again to get by the 9. Contact again out of 2. Here comes Indy. Trying to take away 3rd. He might get swallowed up by the 41 of Digibot. I don't know why the name was escaping me there. 19 just trying to get by the 9 so he can try and take that fight he was having in him at the start of this stage back to the 22. Right now over a second between the 19 and the 22. About just under a full second between Dobbs and 19. And right now, what the 12 doesn't want to see is the 53 of Yokman running ahead of him. Ooh, Yokman catches the apron. That forces a check up by the 12, but he is there underneath the 53. A crucial position for the 12 of 19, and he will get it. It may just be for 7th, but this could be a shot in the next round. As the 19 and the 24 duking it out again. The 24 to the inside. Contact sends the 19 of Gillians into the wall. Gillians, though, with a run through turns 1, 3, and 4, allows him to get back by the 24, and that also... Oh, no! He's still running on the track. Gillians is out. Oh no. He was running second. Luckily, he's got the win, though, that can get him into the next round. But that was a car that we were going to try and see could take the fight to this 22.019. Insanity. Strikes. That means I got to switch my stream here to that of JFK's Cranium, who's right now currently a lap down. So math is going to be fun. Right now about 55 laps to go. I'm straight up guessing. Still green flag pit stops needing to be made, but look at how far back the rest of this field is now. And Sir Gillians has cut his stream due to the lag out and me switching streams. I think he was going to try and keep running laps just so that way I had a somewhat accurate lap count, but that probably won't work. The 20's around again. You just saw him right there in front of the 22.19. Now the 24 of JRC Indy trying to take the fight to the 41 of Digi. We saw him peek into the inside. We're going to see him do it again. Contact. Ooh, contact again. Here comes JE. Indy trying to get through to third, but the 41 not done the fight yet. JRC through to third and holding on strong to it. 1-9 playing spoiler today. Still over 50. Actually, no, under 50 to go. About 45. I'm going to call it 45. I'm playing it wicked safe. Oh, and I should be. Yeah, about 45 as Cranium is 3 laps down. About 40. I did see the message. Yep, so about 43 laps to go. As 24 hard into the wall. Then 41 now under fire by the 88 of JE. Don't look now, but here comes that 12 of Mudweiser. 88 took a peek to the inside. Couldn't make it stick under the 41 of Digi. The 12 drawing ever closer. Laps continue to wind down. About 40 to go. And JE is around the 41 who's going down pit road now. Green flag stops are underway. You see the 24 leaving pit road. Question is, when will we see the 22? And how much will these short pits help the drivers? Short track, I think it's like 2/10 plus a lap. New tires get you over old. So it'll really help them gain time. But once these guys come down for their stop, it'll be those who stayed out the longest on the fresher equipment and on a short track like Bristol. That'll make all the difference. There's nobody else from the top 5 have come down yet. There you see the 41 and the 24. The lap down now they are as the 3 comes down pit road. So he'll be another 2 laps down once this is all over, I'm guessing. So I have to subtract 5 from the number. The 1-9 putting on a clinic today. Still waiting for him to come down. The 12 yet to come down. The 9 as well. The 9, the 88. Oh, the 88 into the wall, going through 3 and 4. Oh, the 24 in the Digi. .33-second stop for the 3. About 7 laps down he is. Oh, the 9 into the wall. Oh, no. Not good for Dobbs. As he was on his way to make his pit stop. The 22 of 19 millimeter. Still yet to come down. Meanwhile, everybody else has. He still has to pit before this one's over. About 25 laps to go here at Bristol as JFK Cranium crossed the line that last time. Oh! Contact between the 3 and the 88 on this stream. About 23 now. We look farther back into the field. I really honestly cannot tell you who is on the lead lap. A caution would be awesome to help me out with that, but there goes Indy getting around. Oh, and there goes 2 cars. The 9's around. The 88. Is that enough to do it? It is a multi-car incident. That will bring out the manual yellow as the 20's around. And it does. The manual yellow is out. I wish it was an in-game so that way I could see who's actually on the lead lap. As the drivers now come down pit road, still does not help me to tell me who's on the lead lap, but we're going to figure it out. We'll at least see how they line up, if that'll help determine who is where. There's all the drivers getting their lap back that were a lap down. Looks like the 12 will be lining up in second. Now we'll go down pit road for some odd reason. The 9 looks like he'll start second. The 24 for the 40. I have no idea. I'm trying to piece this puzzle together just like all y'all are. Haha. Digibuds, it appears that he is going to be your second place car. All right, it appears it will be the 22. That will start up front. It'll be the 41 in second and the 88 in third. That 20 car about 30 plus laps down. Budweiser trying to get up through the field here so that way he can get into position. It still doesn't tell me where people are. So it looks like we're getting ready to go green. Green flag is back out. The 88 at JE takes advantage of the lackluster jump by the 41, and he's through to second. But what a job by 19. Soon as he hit the restart zone, he was gone. 19. Whether it's for position or not, trying to keep that 12 ahead of that 53. Oh, Indy's around again. 9 of Dobbs trying to... Oh, contact with the wall and with Mudweiser. Eight laps to go. Coming to 7 this time by for that 22 of 19 millimeter. No challengers behind him, but what a run though by this 88 of JE. If this is truly him in second, we will find out at the end. The 41 loose into the bottom. 12 and 9 go by. Still don't know if that's for position or not. 6 to go, coming to 5. Five to go. This will be 4. And what a job by this 22. 19 millimeter. We're at 3. Came in here just racing for fun. And what a way to call fun with 2 to go. He is on a dominant tear. Nobody's been able to catch him with this 22 out front. Gillian's tried to make a shot at it. Everybody else in the field's at it as we come to the 1 to go, sponsored by Dubby Energy Drink. My bad. And he will come out of turn 4. The race of his life ends in a win. 19 millimeter, your winner at Bristol. It was JE that finishes second. The 12 of Mudweiser third. Huge finish for him. JE will finish inside the top 5 and 4th. And Digibudge will round out the top 5 and 5th. Tristan Dobbs finishes 6th. Yokeman 7th. JFK's Cranium 8th. Federico 9th. And Sir Gillians rounds out the field, finishing in the 10th spot. Not where we were expecting to see the 19, but uncontrollable circumstances took the 19 out of the race today. But 19 playing the stinker role today. Playing spoiler. And that is your cutoff. I want to say that that finish would effectively put that 53 or that 12. It might. He needed to make up a 20-point gap. So I'm not going to say whether he made it or not because I really won't know until after we conclude tonight. But he did get a stage when he finished in 3rd. It was stage 2 that didn't do him any favors. But we will get to that and much more as next week we start the round of 8. And it will come to you, as I pull it up, it will come to you from Pocono. Pocono is how we'll start the round of 8. So we will see you guys there. Want to thank everybody so much for tuning in here at the A.I.R Racing League. Wasn't close, but it was chaotic here at Bristol. But for that, we say good night, you guys, and hope you have a wonderful rest to your Monday evening. That will do it for us. Also, before we go, I actually want to bring up the sponsor here real quick. W Energy Drink. Which W is, just to give a little backstory because I wasn't able to do it really last week. W is the maker of a clean gamer energy drink to help enhance focus, concentration, and reaction time with no jitters, no crash, or any of those bad ingredients like maltodextrin or any artificial dyes. It's an energy drink loaded with vitamins, nootropics, formulated for anybody who wants to focus without jitters or crash. Just mix, and you put 1 scoop into an 6 or 8 ounce cup of water, and you're good. So definitely want to thank W again for sponsoring this league, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week. That'll do it for us here. Good night, everybody.